So last week we talked about the outer wrist lock, which was pretty much here grabbing, and we're here. We talked about following the outer wrist lock all the way through, maintaining it just like we started with. Hope you guys caught all that. So, thanks Jay. All right, so what we're gonna do this week is we're gonna review these fundamentals real quickly, grabbing the thumb side, 90-degree bend the wrist, 90-degree the bend here. Do not straighten this out. This movement, if I turn this, is a different wrist cylinder. This is more related to a center lock than it is an outer wrist lock. By making sure that we create that bend of the wrist and torque of the elbow, we're creating a lot more pain with a lot less effort, okay? So we're gonna work on two other types of outer wrist locks today, and we'll try to do one or two close-ups of how we're attempting this. So this one will be from a grab here, when he's got me in here, okay? What I wanna be doing here is the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a little forward pressure, okay? For some of you guys who know what Danjan breathing is, for Danjan Ho Hop, we are using this same type of pressure moving forward, bringing the elbows close to the body, which creates a little linear pressure through his joint connectors, okay? So joint connectors is wrist, elbow, shoulder. So from here, I'm trying to get a little reaction with my hands up in case I have to block. But once I know I'm in this position, I'm clear, I'm gonna reach under quickly, grab the thumb side, compress, which means I have my U. One more time. So we're just gonna do it from a static position now. I'm gonna bring this in, reach under. Now when I break away, I still have this here to help guard me. At the same time, I still have this here. All I'm gonna do is tighten this compression and cause that outer wrist lock. Now, I call this an inverted because traditionally I'd be grabbing with this hand, but now I'm with this hand, okay? It doesn't matter if it's this hand or it's this hand, it still hurts. So I have two options. Turn the doorknob or cause greater compression. Which one hurts worse, Jake? Number two. They both hurt. All right, so one more time from here. Create a little forward pressure on him. Reach up and under. Now remember, I would not do this if I saw the thread of the punch here, right? Here. Then maybe I'm gonna come in here and do this. So I gotta make sure those things are in check, because I know some people comment like, oh, well, your hands were down. Well, yeah, I'm practicing this movement. It's part of a greater move. All right, so make sure here, you always want to make sure that's in check, okay? Bring this up and under. My thumb is near the pinky. I break away. I immediately create the compression, okay? From here, I lay my palm. Let's go over here, Jake. So just so you guys can see this. One more time, we'll go here. So I'm up, thumb, I reach around, my fingers are grabbing that thumb side, this releases. I'm not doing this, I'm causing like this forward. Now come at me, Jake. The funny thing is, if I do this, he can walk at me. Okay? If I do this, walk at me. As soon as he does that, he's causing this pressure on his wrist. Lay your palm over here, grab, and turn the doorknob. Okay? So this was number one. In full, fast motion, it's under, and then twist. Okay? This is what we're going to. If he doesn't do that fall, well, there's a whole lot of screaming and awfulness to happen, okay? All right, let's switch around again, Jake. Number two, I want to keep this video short and sweet for you guys. You can replay it as many times as you want to catch the details. Now, the next one is more like an attacking style, okay? And what I'm trying to do is I want to get my hand in here, and I'm going to torque out here. Now, eventually what we're getting to is something that looks like, well, the outer wrist lock. So from here, I can strike the throat, and I got to get this palm up. Now, the crazy thing is, if I grab the wrist, I can't grab the wrist. That defeats the purpose of grab. And if I try grabbing the hand, it just doesn't have the same effect. So what I need to do is when I attack this hand, relax please, okay? One of the things I said in the last video is he is not allowed to service this hand. He's not allowed to have it out here. If he does, I'll hit him, okay? Because I want him to be natural. I have to go get that. So that could be a strike, could be defending, blocked it away, could strike here as I'm going in, whatever it is, I just got to get this hand. Now, why is this hand still free? I might be worried about this, right? Could be coming down. And then from here, because I'm above the wrist, I'm going to insert this webbing on the side of his hand and drive this over here. It's a lot harder for him to punch me. Go ahead. Okay. By turning into it, he's compressing the wrist. So one more time. We come in, boom. Turn out this way. And then from here, I'd walk through. Now, what I have here is a really mean outer wrist lock. We'll walk a little closer for everybody, Jay. Okay. This is no different than me doing this, except for I'm now here. Okay? My thumb is on the inside of the wrist. If you are barely catching the pinky, that's not correct. I need to have the knuckle line on the pinky side and those 3 fingers wrapped over the backside. So it's very important from the get-go, when I turn this in, that my webbing of my hand comes across the side and I wrap those fingers against the back of the hand. One more time. From here, I enter. I'm torquing out to here. And then from here, I can use his own arm to block myself. Once I slide through, you notice that my head went down like a boxing duck and weave. I pop back up. And then I want to bring this, well, I don't want to throw it away. I actually want to bring it nice and close to me. Any movement on his part of trying to attack me, and all I have to do is push that lever down. And what will happen is the separation of the shoulder. It'll be just lovely. Okay? So, I'm sorry, Jude. Switch more time. We're going to do the full thing. Okay? So from here, I would strike, go through, and okay? Now, I want you to understand that I am still maintaining the wrist lock. Okay? I literally have an outer wrist lock right here. If he tries rolling that way, go ahead. Roll to your right. Roll to your left. I have the wrist lock. Okay? Be careful. I apologize to G later. Okay. I want you to look at this. This is the U shape that we were talking about. Thanks, G. All right. I really hope you guys can see that. I hope we didn't go out of the camera frame. Thanks, bro. Thank you. Awesome. She's awesome, guys. Make sure you guys give Jaheem, G-E-H-E-E-M, give Jaheem a whole bunch of love in the comments below, because he takes a whole lot of heat from me as well. But that's what makes him awesome. Okay? So we have the 2 methodologies of getting into another variable of the outer wrist lock, which is the under grab and over, and then the transference to a deeper outer wrist lock following through. Please go back and watch it.